Hello, Standard 7. Welcome to English class by Mamta Shetty. Today's unit is Unit 2, 2.1 from a railway carriage. It's a poem. Before we go to the poem, we are going to the paraphrase and then the poem and then the English workshop. Okay, so let's start with the paraphrase without wasting the time. So 2.1 from a railway carriage, Unit 2. So here the what? Poem's description I will give you afterward. First we will just read the poem. The poem describes many scenes from the window of a railway carriage. He says that the train runs faster than the magical creatures such as fairies or witches. He sees bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. The horses and cattle in the meadows seems to rush away as if they were soldiers on a battlefield. The train passes hills and plains. The sights there fly away as thick as heavy rain. Now and again the painted station passes by even before one can wink. As the train passes these stations, the whistle of the engine is heard. So this is the explanation of the second paragraph. Suddenly one sees a child all by himself, climbing with the difficulty and gathering bushes with the blackberries. Then one might see a jobless person standing and gazing. This will be followed by the green grass which child used to strain daisies. The last one. Now one sees a cart running away in the road, moving in jerks as it carries man and load. Then one spots a mill, followed by a river. Each sight is seen for a very short time and then it is gone forever. So this is the paraphrase of the poem from a railway carriage. Now we are going to start with the poem. Before we start with the poem, let me say you the writer or the poet of this poem is R.L. Stevenson. Who was he? He was a Scottish writer during a Victoria era, during the Queen Victoria time. He was a traveler writer. He has written many books also. His book Treasure Island is a very famous one. So what does here? Here the boy, he sits in a train and he sees outside the window. As the train passes, you will find the scene also passes. But what does the boy say? That the train is not running fast. He doesn't say the train is running fast. He is saying the scenes outside the window of the train are moving fast. Yes? So that is the difference. We know when we sit in a train moves. Scene doesn't move. The outer scene outside the window of the train doesn't move. What is moving? Train is moving. But here the poet describes in an opposite way. He says that I am sitting in a window and in the same place I am, but the outside view of the window, from the window, it's moving. And how it is moving? Faster than fairies, faster than witches. So these scenes, they are moving faster than the fairies. Fairies is a magical creature. They move very fast. Witches, the witches who sit on a broom, right? And what is moving? Bridges are moving, horses, hedges and ditches. Hedges is a shrub, small plants. Ditches mean the pits where the water is holding. They are charging along. They are moving along. How they move? They move like troops in a battle. How the soldiers when they walk fast, left, right, left, right, left, right. In the same way, the scenes are also moving. And what? All through the meadows, the horses and the cattle, even in the meadows. Meadows is a place where the grasses are grown, the land where the grasses are grown. And then who are there? The horses and the cattle who eat these grasses, who are grazing these grasses, right? They are also moving. How they are moving? They are moving like troops in a battle. Who? Soldiers in the battle. So now we will start with the poem. Right, see, this is the witches, bridges are moving, this is the villages moving, this is the farms moving, you can see. Here the scenes are moving, but see now, the train is moving also, right? All through the meadows, they are all moving, right? which means what? A woman with the evil magic power. Hedges, a small bushes. Right? Now ditches, what it will be? It's a pit, a narrow channel dug at the side of a road that the water can be flown out. Troops, what are troops? Troops means a group of soldiers. Meadows, meadows means a field with grass with white flowers. Now he is saying what? Let me pause it up. All of the sides of the hills and plain fly as thick as a driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. What does the poet says, or what does the boy says? He says that all the sides of the hills, hills means mountain type, plains, plain land, they all go. How they go? They fly like a thick driving rain. When the raindrops falls from the sky, you try to catch it up, but it goes and melts fast into the earth. Yes or no? Yes, it goes and mixes up in the earth soil. So in the same way, and ever again you are not able to see it again, that drops. Same way these sides also, it's not been able to see again the sides of the hills and plain, and ever again you are going to see in the wink of an eye. Just when your eyelashes are blinking, your eyes are blinking or not, with one blink you find that one scene has gone, the another scene has come. Same way the painted station, the station, when you are traveling in a train, you will find the stations are also moving by. Right? See the painted, these all stations are painted. They also move by, whistle by. Who is whistling? The guard. Right now, station master. He whistles or not? Yes. Oh, hoisting the flag and everything. Now this is the third paragraph. So what is this? Here is a child, the boy sees from the window of a train. Here is a child who clambers and slappers, who climbs upon the tree all by himself. Why? Alone he is climbing the tree. Why? And gathering brabbles. Brabbles means you can say this is a blackberries. Yes, blackberries, to gather these berries. Here is a tramp who I stands and gazes. Here tramp means what? A beggar who is not having any work. He just stands and he just looks. Gazes means just looking. And there is the green for the streams and daisies. And there is a green color. Yes, green color thread which we can use to tie all the daisy flowers. How we do the gajaras, tying the thread and doing. Yes, in the same way he is describing this line, that here is a child who is climbing the tree to get the what? Brabbles, the berries. Here is a tramp who is not having any work, and here is the green. This you can see, this all daisies flower right now. So that is a green, so that you can make a flower. Yes, garland you can make out of this. Today we are ending the poem up to here only. The last paragraph and the exercise in the next session. Just read this poem, very important. Who is the speaker? You can say a little boy is a speaker, right? What does he describe? He describes about many things, right? Bridges, houses, hedges, ditches, meadows, hills, plains, then painted stations, right? So many things he is describing. Yeah, just read this poem properly. Thank you.